No one's gonna ask why they like the Lucha Brothers, other than they're Spanish. They do Lucha Libre, and they're reckless over in the ring. Sure, Ray Phoenix does sometimes impressive shit, and sometimes he's doing a half-baked corkscrew senton near the fans. And AAA, or, yeah, you're seeing guys like do tope suicida sentons, and they're hitting the crowd. They're hitting their body in the... Like, they don't care about their body. And I know that's the whole thing with Lucha Libre, but it just has no substance. It's just there for flash, and you can never tell a legit story with that systemic amount of barrier in the way wrestling is, and it just makes me just want to like pretend to like the Lucha Brothers. They don't do anything sustainable because all their shit is either fast paced. They end up doing like over the shoulder Canadian Destroyer, and it ends with a super kick, and they kip up, do another super kick, and then there's a pile driver. They suck, bro. They suck. Just to sum it up, every match is the goddamn same with the Lucha Brothers because they never change shit up, bro. I don't know if it's got to do something with their language barrier, but I know wrestlers who can get me entertained and sell, and they also do Lucha Libre, like Conan, Super Crazy, Psychosis, Rey Mysterio. Like, you can't excuse that all because, because they come from the Indies, they wrestled so well. Oh my god, you saw the great matches they had on Lucha Underground and Impact. Like, shut up. They were against guys that are used to the Western style, are more entertaining. Like, I'm sure more people had more things hyped up about LAX back in 2018 than they did about goddamn Penta and Phoenix. Other than they were just high-flying midgets with no either promo style. Who was with the more segments, Lucha Brothers or the LAX? Who was better in promos, Lucha Brothers or LAX? Who had more character? You're just digging yourself over a new hole here. And you can't tell me the matches that were either overdone, overbaked, or end up with Ray Phoenix getting hurt or Penta getting hurt. Either way, that steel cage match they had at Full Gear against FTR was trash. So was this tag team match they had at the main event on Dynamite and the premiere show on TBS that I'm sure drew like 600,000. Like, I'm down to the bare minimum right now because because AEW doesn't want to give you the highest extent of a TV show on a network where you see half-baked, out-of-the-prime reruns, and you're trying to make yourself stand out over a show that couldn't even stand out between primetime basketball and hockey, and where other premier shows are. Now you're out of that lane. What, wasn't Sons of Anarchy airing the same time TNA was? And Bar Rescue. Like, I'm sure a few people remember Bar Rescue. And now it's called Paramount. They have a successful streaming network. Impact can't have the rights now to that because now they have their own crap streaming network. And now they're independent because they're independent. Like, they're garbage, man. And the way, like, Phoenix and Penta just cannot do anything except do Zero Miedo. I'd rather have Bad Bunny do a promo. To the bare extent of, like, whatever Ray Phoenix has in his crappy, ugly mask, looking half skinny fat, and always doing a tightrope kick to the face. I'm sure these are wonderful guys. I don't hear about them over on Twitter. They can't do promos. Even their speaker sucks, because he'll just be like, Penta or Phoenix says, we will beat you tonight, and eat you like raw meat. Like the Mayans or the Aztecas did back in the day. Like, yo, shut up. You're dull. You have the guy who managed Lucha Underground there, but he's not there anymore. Or Conan, because he's so half big with doing his little podcast and actually making real money on the Turner Network. Or, just don't let them goddamn talk. Or give them that much of screen time, because it's obvious nobody can remember any memorable part of the Lucha Brothers' long-ranging, like, entire reign with the tag title since beating the Young Bucks. And just to give this little, we need to make sure that the belts have meaning. So You can have a meaningful reign if it did its job. Like, I'm not going to give the belt to a skinny dude that pinned the top guy and just think that he's going to have a realistic reign of over 200 and something days. Like, you can't write that. That sounds stupid. It's unrealistic. Even comic books gotta feel like, oh, he beat the big villain? Oh, there's no way he's gonna beat this certain guy. Like, come on. There are certain levels to how you're gonna book a guy, how he's gonna look tough, or how he would realistically lose to a person. In AEW does not want to learn that because they don't feel like they should be learning from other people except themselves and what made wrestling successful over 30 years ago. And to that extent, they are just putting themselves in a box and just trying to think they can subsidize their own little narrative with the rest of the wrestling feds. Even Impact doesn't even want to fully affiliate with them because, Impact's been a consistent TV deal for longer than they have been over with TNT because they still have a deal with Access since 2019. Possibly still gonna have it for even how declining it is. At least it's consistent some of the time. They have a higher streaming network and they have a longer prestige and people actually know what their company was. AEW was on TNT for like 2.5 years and they're gone. They're over a channel that you watch March Madness on, and that's it. Garbage. And the Lucha Brothers are just a bare extent of that because they're just there for their flips. They're not over to the bare extent of people copying them or wearing their masks or doing their dumb moves because they're just so unrealistic and they just carry no psychology that it just makes them feel like they shouldn't be there to begin with. But that's just my opinion. I think you can make a star out of Penta more. You can make a star out of Rey Fenix, just to the extent of Penta actually looks like a guy that has a look. He has a look of some undead luchador, and he kind of had that back when he was the top guy over on Lucha Underground, when he was breaking arms for the God or the Master and some stuff. He had a cool feud with Vampiro. He always looked like a megastar. He looked cool with the Lucha Underground World Title, and he had some memorable matches. Sure, Rey Fenix had the same thing, but he just always looked like a mid-carder. So did Penta, but at least he looked like a more upper mid-carder. He looks like he can push himself over if he just learned some English. But that's just me. Hopefully, you guys can actually learn something from this opinion, because it's just an opinion. It ain't a God-given fact. But, for a Big Swole, it is that you kind of suck. But besides that, that's it from me. Hopefully, you guys hear something from, understand something from this. And that's it for me. Thanks for watching.